I want you to start just by introducing yourself with your name and where you're from.
Diane Rakocy from Chicago in the USA.
Excellent.
And you want me to look at the camera or you?
Either, I don't mind. Tell me about what your creative discipline is, or disciplines. Like what are the kind of things that you do creatively?
You mean besides painting or just painting? I love to cook, but I have a studio in my home, and I'm pretty disciplined about painting. I'd say 3 or 4 times a week. But I also love anything creative. I love cooking. That's a big part of my life. Food. I don't know. Just give me any creative project. And I feel like that's true for most artists, though. You like something, you like a lot of things.
I think it is true. Talk to me about your creative process. Like, what does it start with? How do you grow it?
Well, this is probably a good example because I'm at different stages in all these paintings. But I generally start with words on the canvas, and that's like represents what kind of energy I want to bring through, either in a painting or in a space. If someone asks me to do a painting, I ask them what kind of energy they want to bring in their space. And it's real, I just so believe it. So I usually meditate on that word or words and actually literally write them on the canvas. And then I just start by making marks like that one over there that I just throw paint on, make different marks, using different colors, different styles. And then I step back and kind of see what's there. And for me, I'm really inspired by nature. So I a lot of times start with flowers or something. I also, I've been known to find elephants and birds and everything else, but I guess my process is more about painting the negative space around to bring the flower to the surface, as opposed to painting the flower on the painting.
Which I can see.
Yeah, so what you do is paint the darks, right? And then the light comes out.
Yeah.
And I really like it because I like seeing all the underpainting underneath it. And I think that's what gives it depth. And I really love the idea of art and life and how they correspond, and I see that all the time in my work. And it's like you start with a blank canvas, you don't know where you're going, you just try different things. Some things work, some things don't, some things are a mess, some things are beautiful, but it's like that process of bringing it all together and finding something beautiful in it. And which is also why I like the negative space, because you're not, it's like you have to really look and bring all that out. And it's all that messy underlayers that I think is what makes it beautiful. I think it's part, I use transparent paint so you can still see the underpaintings. Just like I think in life, if we cover everything up, we're not so interesting. But when
great analogy.
So anyway, that's kind of my process. Yeah.
Tell me, you touched on this just a moment ago about your routine.
Yeah.
So tell me about what your creative routine is.
You mean like my daily routine?
Like how do you do it?
Yeah, so
And do you do it every day?
I don't do it every day, but I try to, I'm trying to be more disciplined about it. I've been known to, clean my kitchen when I have something that I'm important to do. I have historically been a procrastinator, but I'm really trying to be disciplined and sort of block time now, and I'm best in the mornings. So I get up, it's a good day for me if I get up, have my tea, do my meditation, and paint like till midday, and then do something, go for a swim or whatever. But I don't really have a set schedule, I have to say, because sometimes I like to get up and go swimming in the morning, and then I come back and do my work. But I'm in a group right now it's the art of business, and part of that group is painting every day, or really getting this, and it's really been great for me, because I feel like when you paint every day, or the more you do it, the better you get, just like anything. And I think I'm there, and then suddenly I learn something new, and it just informs your paintings. So I guess in answer to your question, I don't really have a set schedule. I mean, that I could advertise, that I stick with very closely. Or it changes every week. Usually what happens is I start at Sunday night, I look at my week, and I'm going to paint on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and get these other things done here and there. But week by week it changes. Yeah.
Excellent. And if you were to have a conversation with someone who is early on in their creative journey, for want of a better word, what piece of wisdom would you want to give to them?
Well, I said the best piece of wisdom I got was take as many teachers as you can, and you eventually find your own style, because I think often what happens is you take a class, you paint like the teacher, and then, but then you take another class and somebody paints really differently. I think that's a really important part. And I also think what I've learned is that feeling of painting within. I started out by painting photographs and was very staying within the lines, and I was really good at it, rendering a photograph exactly the way it was. But my painting switched when I learned to paint within, like from within, like without looking at something else. Just I think oftentimes I get stuck on a painting, but there's always one next step. Okay, I'll just make purple dots on this until I can figure out what's next. It's just like that, listening to your gut, following the one next step to end up with something. But I think a lot of times people stop too early, and I think, that listening to my intuition is huge.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Diane.
Oh, you're welcome.
And
Yeah.
That's right. Is there anything else that you want to share with creatives in the world?
No, I'd just say, I believe everyone is creative, and I think it just moves your life forward in such a beautiful way, no matter what kind of creativity you do, no matter what it is. But I think it accesses that part of your brain that we just all need to do. So.
And I love that you've touched on, even cooking. That's creative.
Yeah.
Creativity comes in so many different forms.
Yeah.
Not just those beautiful paintings.
Yeah, I guess I journal too. I guess that's a form of creativity. But
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.